Happy New Year, everyone. I hope 2019 is going to be a fantastic one for you. My hope for West Ham is that we win the FA Cup. It'd be nice to see us win something in my lifetime. Anyway, apologies that I didn't do a video after the Burnley game, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it because it would have been so negative, and I don't think anyone needed that. It wasn't the fact that we lost. I'm a West Ham fan, and I'd gone and said to someone only a week or so ago, it don't matter how well we're playing, it's West Ham, and I never ever think that we're definitely going to beat anyone. The Burnley game was no different, but I did expect us to actually put up some sort of fight, and they were terrible. And I know Pellegrini said about the travelling and everything, but for me, it was so poor. I don't even think you can excuse that in any way. So it was disappointing, but I'm hoping that we're going to turn things around tonight against Brighton. However, this is a game that massively concerns me because we don't have a great record against Brighton at all. I've actually gone with a 2-2 with my prediction for this, but I'm hoping we get the 3 points. But to be honest, I'll be probably quite happy with 2-2. I'd seen Gio from Hammer's Chat had put a tweet out saying about that he thinks that the cup game against Birmingham is more important, and I have to agree. I wonder what you guys think, because as I've just said, I would love to win the FA Cup. You know, we're mid-table at the moment. I know there's always a chance we could get relegated, but I feel like really people are hoping we're going to get sort of 7th, 8th place. I'd rather finish 14th, something like that, and go on a cup run. I say go on a cup run. I don't really want to go on a cup run if we're not going to win it, because that's too much heartbreak. But yeah, for me, I want Pellegrini to take the cup seriously. He said he would, and I think that would mean so much to West Ham fans. I know it would mean so much to me. So in terms of what team he's going to field, I'd rather he put out a slightly weaker side tonight and concentrate on the game at the weekend. But let me know what you think. Would you rather be taking tonight seriously and put out a bit of a weaker side on Saturday? You could say that we should be able to field 2 decent sides, and I'm sure we could. But if you're going to go with which one you think is more important, let me know. For me, FA Cup 100%. Talking of which side we're going to be fielding, I probably should quickly mention the Nasri signing. Now, I'm not going to lie, I was not keen on this. Didn't have particularly high opinion of Nasri. Kind of thought, oh, here we go again, we keep signing these old players. But I have to say, everything that I've read and I saw his interview, I've got to give him a chance. And I give him the respect that he's come out and he's actually holding his hands up to perhaps his attitude wasn't the best in the past, but how he wants to put that right. And I'm hoping that under Pellegrini he's going to show, because you know, there's no doubting he was a decent player, and if he's got any hint of that sort of form, then it'll be a great signing for us. So yes, I'm trusting in Pellegrini. He knows what he's doing. He seems to know what he's doing so far. So I'm hoping that's a really, I mean, it's a win-win, isn't it? Because if he's no good, he leaves at the end of the season. If he does well for us, then fantastic, and then perhaps we can extend that deal. Another thing that I have to quickly mention, it's going round, it was back in the news, I think it was on New Year's Day, and I'm sure this story went round last year about the pricing of being a Mascot and how lots of the top clubs don't charge. However, West Ham are at the top of the league for once, but obviously in a bad way, that we charge £700 for children to be a mascot. I'm not surprised that we charge. You know, I think it's fantastic, those clubs that don't charge. It's such a brilliant thing to do. I'm not surprised we don't charge. That we do charge. I'm certainly not surprised that we're one of the most expensive, because Brady and Sullivan, they're businessmen. However, to be such an extortionate price basically just means that any normal family would never be able to afford that. And that's absolutely terrible. You're pricing them out. You know, we've got all the cheapest season tickets for children and all of that sort of thing in the Premier League, and we're meant to be a family club, but by charging £700, I mean, if you've got a couple of children and they both like football, £1,400 for like, I'm pretty sure last year that when I read about this, it wasn't even a fantastic experience when you're there. So what, I don't know, but I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised, and I think that with the negative publicity that's come from this, the fact that we're the most expensive club, they really need to look at it. They need to cut the cost massively, if not scrap it altogether, or do some sort of incentive, I don't know, some sort of charity donation, or I don't know, something. But £700 is absolutely extortionate and shocking, but not surprising. Anyway, to finish off, behind me you can probably see on my website I've got a poll running for current Hammer of the Year. If you go on there, it's flump9.co.uk, and then under the poll section there is a poll for Hammer of the Year, and you just need to vote. Let me know that you've voted, send me a screenshot on Twitter at flump9, and also make sure you subscribe to this channel, and then you could win a signed An Out of Itch programme, which is behind me. There you go. Yeah, so get on and do that. I've also put a silly little quiz on there, which is quite fun, so give that a go. Yeah, make sure you're subscribed, and Happy New Year again. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, and follow me on Twitter at flump9. Come on, you lines.